Alright guys, here we are. We're out. Julie's shutting lights down. We're actually getting ready to go. But got the heads off and, well, let me turn the light on and I'll show you and you tell me what you think. Let me make sure the light's on. Yep. Well, let's start over here. First things first is, oh yeah. Damn it. Yep. I think it's safe to say they were blown, to say the least. Got both heads off. Here we go. See it? Now I haven't even looked at these yet. I haven't even looked at the other ones, but that right there says game over. I mean, I say game over. I mean, you know, yeah, we probably, we scratched the top and see if we got a ridge. Might be a little ridge there, actually. See if we got a little ridge or if it's just carbon. That one feels pretty smooth, but it's definitely stained. So, damn it. I mean, and as far as like head gaskets, holy freaking crap. You know, and I mean, honestly, if we do go ahead and just yank it out, give us a chance to deck the block too. Deck the block. I mean, you know, honestly, right here, it's 10 over. I mean, you could probably go a ball hone, but what we've got is we have to check the spec. You know, I mean, I generally like to run the piston to cylinder clearance to be about 2.4. We can go, anywhere between 2.4, which, okay, that's just how I'm phrasing it, all right? 2/1000 and 4/10, or 2/1000 and 7/10. You know, that's going to be, that's about where I want to have it, anywhere between there. And most of these that I've seen, if we do just do a quick hone for cleanup, I mean, it's going to take, you know, sometimes it takes as much as 1,000 to clean out. Even on the cleanest ones, you know, I mean, guaranteed 1,000, guaranteed. Well, then, you know, the spec 3.6, 3/1000 and 6/10 is the max. And you know, I've seen a lot of them be pushing the 3/1000s over range, which I'll make another video whenever I get. I'll get the engine out, because we're bare minimum, we're doing oil seal and lifters, and we're going to update the high pressure oil system to late model. Yeah, so here's what we see. I mean, that sucks. Which, and then look at this. I mean, holy freaking crap. I mean, I've taken a lot of heads off, and I mean, this is right there with them. I mean, this is not absolutely freaking blown. I mean, absolutely. Look at it. It's all blown the hell out. And then there's, I mean, it just is. I waited to pull this off. Let's go ahead and pull it off right here and see what we see here. Come on. Stuck on there. I mean, just look how black it is everywhere. See it? And then there. I mean, who was that one? I just typed a comment back to somebody on here. Where are you on here? I don't remember who it was, but talking about suggest this and that and yeah, I've said that a lot. Yeah, that's, shoot, I don't know. I've said that phrase a lot. It's easy for me to suggest stuff when it isn't my wallet. Hell yeah. Shit, I've said that a whole bunch. But something like this, I mean, this is a one-time only, you know, for this truck. I mean, if you're going to do it, shit. Yeah, might as well freaking do it. But I wanted to show those cylinders. I mean, this one's the same way. Let's get off of that and let's talk about Brian's truck. That's all I really care about. I mean, all the guys, the internet ninjas on there. I don't know if they was even being like that. I don't even know. I don't know if it was just like a a genuine thing or if it was a smack talking. Who knows? I apologize if it wasn't smack talking, but look at that. I mean, you know, the fact of the matter is, will it run? Well, yeah. I mean, it ran when it pulled in. Yeah, it'll run, but is it right? You know, and then like another thing to consider is, you know, the heads, the valves probably have a little bit of leaking going on. When I get done with my setup, these valves are going to be solid. They're going to be tight, real tight. So that's going to put extra wear on the rings. It's going to put more pressure up against the rings because there's not going to be any leaking from the top. So, you know, but I mean, like I said, I mean, this is something that it's a big decision. I mean, it's, you know, it's big, but I will make more videos once we get the engine physically out of the chassis and we can decide more. But that right there, I mean, it sucks. I can kind of feel, let me see if I can focus on it. No, this damn thing won't focus when I'm live. Another thing was turbo. Turbo seemed to be pretty good. Went ahead and yanked it apart. Look at that. All rusted. I surfaced those, so I'll surface this. This whole thing will get cut. That'll get cut. Exhaust manifolds, even if we replace them and then we buy new exhaust manifolds, I will surface those too. We haven't put the turbo back together. I wanted to get it on video here. Doesn't look too bad. It really doesn't. I mean, you know, a good indication is to just set the vane on, you know, and feel it. Make sure there's no ridges, no. I mean, the only time I do this is because it's rusted, because it's rust. You know, I want to make sure that there's no grooves, no ridges here. We got a little bit more we got to do right here. And then clean up this, the beveled edge right there, clean that up a little better. And then we're going to clean this up a little better right here. But one thing we want to make sure anytime we do this is, does this unison ring just drop on there nice and easy? Like, does it drop on inside of here? Because I've seen a lot of them where it corrodes and you get a bunch of crap on here and it physically won't go around that, or it will actually seize right there in here on the inside. So we got that one good. We're going to do a little more cleaning on this. I imagine it'll probably be fine. I don't know how long this, I don't know if this is original turbo. I don't think so. I mean, I'm not seeing a turbo from 2003 right here. I'm not seeing indications that that was from an 03. That's got to be later. I mean, it had to have been replaced. I'm just saying, that's, I mean, I've seen, I was expecting way worse right here. But, all right, what else we got? I don't remember what else I was going to look at before we cut this off. I'm going to go ahead and get these heads back in the back and get them cleaning, get them taken apart. I showed the valve covers, cylinders, son of a gun. I mean, we do have, we can handle that though. I mean, sucks, but it would give us a chance to balance the rotating assembly also. These run good when they're balanced. I mean, they do. You can get it up to $3 grand, 3,200 RPM, and it's just smooth. It's freaking nice. What else we got? High pressure pump looked like it had been replaced. Ford ones have like a QR code thing on them. I don't know if that's a Napa one. Any of you guys know? I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. But you'll get that back. That'll be yours. Valve train appeared to be okay. Looked fine. Generally, I inspect the rockers and check everything out before, right as I take it off the truck, cover it up, and it's ready for reassembly. But with where we're at right here, it doesn't matter that I keep them all in order. It really doesn't. I just do that out of habit. Just, let me cover this back up. Just because, I mean, by the time I get done working the heads, I'm going to cut the stem heights. Let me make sure they haven't been cut. Yeah, not a long, who knows. But I'm gonna cut the stem heights, you know, so all that's going to be reset All that stuff, all these are going to be reset. Doesn't really matter where they go, but I just put it back because of habit. We're going to have new lifters on the bottom. We're going to have new push tubes. You know, so everything that touches everything. The only thing that we're going to have will be the rocker arm pivots right here. That matching up against the same one. What's that? Do you come across any 7.3s? Shit, I missed the name. Did I come across any 7.3s looking worse than this? Man, I've had 6 liters worse than this. I mean, you know, the actual snowplow ones, like, okay, we did an 03 last, or 2 years ago. 03 that the guys next door, they're auction guys, and they bought an 03 with 20,000 miles on it. And it was snowplow, all 20,000 miles. It was dedicated snowplow. It was totaled. I mean, that truck was totaled. It was horrible. I mean, it was bad. And yeah, but you know, this one, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not as bad as, well, let's say the Wounded Warrior excursion we did. Hell, it was worse than this. Or it, maybe not worse than this. It was right with it. I mean, you know, it was. I mean, I had to replace brake lines on the Wounded Warrior. I had to replace, hell, we had to do all kinds of crap. But, of course, we're not all the way disassembled yet, so hopefully everything underneath that cradle is all good. I mean, I don't know. But all the front cover's trash. Well, I say it's trash. The front cover is not getting reused. All right, I think I already got that in the last video, I think. Let's see. I don't know what else. We got the top painted. Everything's all clean. Everything's all good. Not this yet, though. I might hang out a little bit. Well, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna. I think I'm gonna leave the engine and chassis for cover this back up and get to it. I just wanted to show cylinders. I mean, it happens, you know. It's like, happens. Sucks. I mean, they got a lot of years on them, but like this over here had nothing to do with the Hydrolock. Because this engine came to me. This truck came, it was Hydrolocked with coolant. So, you know, first thing we did, we got it cleared, got the coolant out of it. Well, in turn, what it did was it compromised, which we wound up, now that we're doing, I mean, if we're going this far and doing the engine, then it was for nothing. We should have just left coolant in it. Who cares? But I like to get the coolant out at the chance, and who knows, we might still ride. I mean, we might ride with it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, this is a big decision. I mean, this takes the cost up about, I don't know, $2,000 or $3,000. I mean, it takes it up. So we might ride with it. I don't know. We'll find out. I don't know. I mean, it's, you know, because if we go this route, you know, I'm not going to half-ass and change, because if we do go this route, then it's balance of rotating assembly, 10 over, you know, all that. We're doing all that. You know, right now I think we need a new oil pan, which just like goes with that, whatever that guy was talking about, suggest this, suggest that, do all this, not my money. Well, we're about to do an oil pan. We are getting an oil pan. I mean, we got to. I mean, let's see. I don't know if you can see that. All right, let me back up a little bit. Let's see. Oh, orientation locked. Look at that. I mean, yeah, we're doing an oil pan. Shit. You know, have it all new, and then we'll put like 14 freaking coats of paint on it. I mean, I'll paint the dog shit out of a fresh oil pan. I'm gonna put a bunch of paint on it, and we'll paint the bolts. We'll paint all the bolts around the oil pan. That way, try to coat it up. Coat the oil pan up. Get it clean. You know, that way, you know, it is going back to Wisconsin. So let's try to combat that. That's why, I mean, I put this oil based on freaking thick. I don't know if you can see, like right there, it's like, you know, it's a lot of it. I didn't get it all filled in, but I actually fill in the cavities of the rust with the oil-based enamel and just make it thick. But hell, I lost my train of thought. I don't even remember what the hell I was talking about. I don't even remember. Oh well, I'm gonna get these heads down and something. I don't know. I'm out of here. Have a good night, guys.